That'll never get boring. He lied.
It never becomes tedious. He lies.
I lied through my teeth.
And that's... There we go.
Did you share me?
Well, I'm about to.
Oh, I thank you. I do appreciate it.
However, my phone's slower than a bill getting passed to molasses going uphill in July during the winter.
Yeah. You seen Halloween yet?
Oh, the new one?
Yeah.
Didn't have the money to. I really want to, though, but I've heard it's good.
It's pretty good, yeah. Um, it's very classic. I'll give you that. I'm not gonna say anything else, but very classic.
As opposed to being really brutal and intense, it's just sort of
It's got a
almost
lot
in a
of
way like a
elements of
comic.
like the originals, like slasher stuff. It's clever. It's got a nice build and pace of like the originals. It's, you know, it's like you. What's the best way to describe it? I don't really know. It's like you're watching something like a horror movie that was from back then. Because everyone talks about, oh, these are cult classics. Like I love them. Um, and now it's like you're doing that again, but with a new movie. You know.
I think I sort of follow.
Good. That's what I was going for. To my page.
Alright, I'm gonna mute my mic for a second so I can speak some words out.
What?
To make it a little quicker for me to type stuff in, I sometimes use voice to text.
Fair enough.
It got the entirety of what I just said.
Sweet. Posting. God. That dripping noise or rain isn't me, by the way. That's the title screen. Just in case anyone watching is wondering. We'll be getting started very soon. Because, boy, have I got a lot to do with this game. Well, Symphony of the Night. I would stream Rondo of Blood first, but I haven't really had too much experience with the original, so I'll probably be dying a lot, so I want to get some experience before, you know, streaming it. Oh, come on. What?
Just some of the stuff I've hashtagged.
What did what did you do?
2 hashtags. Die, monster! You don't belong in this world.
Fuck you, Maria is
Could not
awesome.
help myself. I guess you just saw it.
That's weird. My. Oh, there we go. I think we'll both be doing that kind of cough.
I'll try to keep it to a minimum, if possible.
It's fine. I'm doing the exact same thing. Tom's coming on in a second.
Tom?
Tomathan.
Tomathan? What?
Who?
That does not sound English.
Tom Bombadil. There you go. That's very English. Well, Middle Earth, but whatever. So, I'm guessing you're very happy that you have Red Dead now.
Indeed. Would be better if I wasn't sick, so that way I could fully enjoy it without, yeah, every now and again in a cough. Every now and again and a cough. What?
Yeah. Like, it's right at the back of the throat for me. It's literally just someone, like, going... right in the old throat hole. But it's, like, constant. Usually... Okay, I'm hearing myself. Tom, is that you? Or is that you?
Well, I think that might be me.
Yeah, that was you, because I literally just heard myself speak.
What about now?
I'm fine now. But yeah, it's like... With most throat, like, tickle coughs, you'd cough, take a drink, and then that'll be it. But this has been going on for a couple of days now. I'm pretty sure it's just the weather, because it's fucking freezing here.
I haven't been able to figure out what the fuck up here is trying to do.
What do you mean?
Well, you see, the weather over here can't make up its mind whether it wants to be winter, fall, or summer.
It's fucking winter here, man. It is so cold.
Allow me to buy a 747 ticket. Yay! Now it's cold.
Like, it is very, very freezing right now. And apparently we're going to be getting snow here. Because that's why the temperature's dropping. Because, you know, it's getting ready for the incoming snow.
That's simultaneously, I think, a good thing and a bad thing. It's like, winter is good, you know, to remind us, hey, bundle the fuck up.
Suppose.
But over here, for some odd reason, like, winter has been avoiding us like the plague.
Well.
And it doesn't make sense. Like, we're really far up north. We should be getting snow, but we don't.
That's odd.
I suppose if I want cold weather, I'm gonna have to move to Chicago. Or Canada.
Canada's the king of that, isn't it?
Canada's the king of cold, and it's the king of healthcare.
Well, we are, as well.
Never heard anything about UK's medical stuff, though.
We have something called
That's interesting.
We have something called the NHS, National Health Service, which is literally, it's free. So,
Sweet.
depending on, like, it does depend on some things, like, there are treatments which may cost something, like, if you go private, or if, you know, what is it? They do have to spend money on, like, stuff, but the money that they get comes from our, like, wages and stuff, and, like, the government, so it all goes towards that. And assholes in our government are trying to privatize it, which is fucking dumb.
Everybody should have the right to live and good health.
It doesn't matter what you get paid either. It's dumb as fuck, if you ask me. But we're okay for now. Let's keep it that way.
Oh shit, this is not good. This is not good. This is not good.
What's wrong?
Off to the side, off to the side. Fuck! Well, my horse's must be dead.
Yay! I mean,
Ah, damn it.
what happened?
All that hard work and effort, all done by a dumb move. Sorry, Mary.
I don't follow. I really don't. Am I getting context or?
Context. Well, I tried to cross over via the railroad. A train was coming. I tried to run as fast as possible to get into the land, but the train got me. And so I fell off the bridge with my horse, and now she's dead. And horses have permadeath.
Well, yeah, they would do that.
For authenticity.
Good thing you can always get another one.
That's true. But now I have to run so far away.
Yeah. Or you could just die and respawn somewhere.
Yeah, I see a camp. Wait. Okay,
It's
good. That doesn't appear to be
unfriendly
mines.
We'll be getting started very soon. I know I said that like 30 minutes ago, but whatever.
Yeah, gotta make sure everything is right. Can't just dive into a live stream.
Well, I'm sharing it to people, so I have an audience. Because I currently don't. Something's echoing in the back.
I'll see if I can fix it.
It's
Hopefully it's not my fan.
No, it's not that. It might be something from your game.
Sensitivity. Wait. Why am I skinning a wolf when I don't have a horse?
You're
I did
used
not
to
think
it
this through.
because you're used to having a horse.
Yes. Wait. Huh. Well, nope. I think I'm gonna say fuck it, I'm gonna reload. Back to when I had Mary.
Good plan.
Joke's on you. I cheated the system. Hopefully the echo is still not happening.
Do you watch Doctor Who?
Nah. Like, I always heard it was good, but never really gave it a shot. mean, it's not going to hurt me.
Nope.
Just like how watching, let's see, what shows are currently trending? The Walking Dead, Game of Thrones, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Attack on Titan, all those shows. You should watch it. Why? Because they're really good.
Well, some are tedious, but Doctor Who's like really good because it'll never die. It's been going 50 fucking years.
50 years.
50
Damn.
plus years. But the only place you should really start from is the restart in 2005. The current new series, like, they're all available. Like, Netflix has got all of it, and so has BBC iPlayer, which you can get for free.
Groovy.
And they're all there. Dooby-doo. Do that, and then I'll be sharing on Twitter.
Twitter, a place where, I'm not gonna make it sound very magical. It's just a collection of people all yelling.
We're all idiots.
In some ways, we're all stupid on subject matter. Some people are just stupid upon
No, we're all dumb.
basic things.
We're all dumb. Some are less dumb, but we are all dumb. Oh, God. Castlevania. That's another thing I need to do. Watch Castlevania Season 2 on Netflix.
From what I've heard, the first season was good, but still the second season haven't heard shit about.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything, so I've got to watch it to let people know. Because I like the first season. I was going to say I haven't seen the second season yet.
So, do you know about the YouTube Premiere feature?
I've heard about it. Not much.
From what I get the gist of it, it's essentially a way for you to like put a date and time when your video comes up, and first time it airs, it's essentially like a live stream, except for it's not. You're watching a video.
That's dumb, isn't it? It's like the Nintendo Direct, because that's a re-recorded thing. It's just they do it via a live stream.
Yeah, again, that's another one that confuses me. Why? Well, I say why, but kind of makes sense, because if you do it already pre-recorded, you got everything done. There's no chance of simple fuck-up coming out.
I suppose. Alright. I've shared where I can, so let me just take a look at this. Yeah, that'll do. Okie doke. Let's get started. Ooh, okay, that's a thing. Alright, we're going to be doing Symphony of the Night.
As opposed to Orchestra of the Day.
Yeah, that.
I've been watching videos on shitty creepypastas, and that's what's going through my head right now.
Okay, so we have an annoying, weird bar thing. I probably could have changed that in the options, but oh well. Okay, you can game start or just quit. Well, we're doing Symphony of the Night, so we got to do this. Alright. What should I name this file?
Let's see. Monster?
Nah.
Let's see.
I've already named a file a la carte just so I could do a couple of tests, but that was it.
Let's see. What could be a funny name in the Dracula mythos? No, I can't think of anything. Scale? Is in Richter scale?
Muffin.
Muffin?
I'm just thinking of random shit right now. Unless you want something else.
Well, you're the one playing. I can't command you.
Yes, you can.
I do not have the deed to your soul.
But you can still tell me a name.
I can't think of anything right now. Anything clever, at least. The only one that's popping in my head right now is an SGD reference.
Of course. This one person in the chat, unless that's you.
I think that might be me.
Do you have the stream up on your phone or whatever?
Yes.
Then that's you. Come on, I need a name. Alright, thanks, guy in the chat. Whoever you are. Total stranger. Journey back to 1792 and the Transylvanian countryside of Romania. So they have the intro, like CGI thing. Unfortunately, it is the PSP version, so no Nami voice acting, unfortunately.
Aww, so we don't have the tremendous
monster.
Die Monster?
Yeah, we don't have
Konami,
that.
why do you take out some of the best things?
Well, to be fair, it's like the updated version, but to be fair, it's kind of worse, because I tried out the trick. In the PSP version and this version, you know the room with death where he takes all your stuff?
Yeah.
In the original PS1 version, you have to get knocked back by... take off all your armor, get hit by a warg, and then fly through the room with death, so you can bypass it. In this version, all you have to do is enter the room, then backdash out. Then you can keep all your stuff. Breaks the game in half.
Well, damn.
Final stage, Bloodlines. Okay. I have to say, I love the smoothing of the sprites and stuff. Like, it looks great. It looked great back then, but now it looks even better. Ba-da-da-da.
I don't know why, but the noise you made just made me think of that Muppet song.
I don't... Okay. The voice acting's fine. It's just, I like the original. And I can't skip this.
You're a thief. You steal men's souls.
Can't skip the intro? Well, makes sense. They
No,
want to
I
give you
can't.
best
I
of the
can't
controls.
skip the text. I can't skip the text because you could in the original, but
You're nothing but a blight on mankind.
there is no "what is a man" either. He just goes, "Ha, mankind." That's it.
Ha! Mankind! You're gonna have to kind of clue us in on the joke, Dracula? I mean, is it the feeble matter at which humans strive to do better, but continuously will fail?
Hydra Storm. Fuck you, Dracula, you prick.
Fuck this.
Ah, damn it, I got hit.
Eat holy water. What the hell? What?
I never really actually paid attention to the background. It's a black hole. Well, that looked kind of crap. It stuttered.
Okay. Well, that's
What?
strange.
What?
A bear. Just a bear near a ranch. Just
Whoa.
casually walking up.
Bears
I
are known
kinda
to
feel
do
bad.
that. Don't kill it.
I know, but I have a soul. Who am I kidding? Already skinned it.
I've already skinned it. So much for remorse. This guy sounds narmy. Trying to be all serious. To show her the way.
This.
God,
This
he
is
can
the
talk a bit
wrong
faster.
room.
This guy sounds fucking bored. Oh, that or falling asleep.
Okay, I'm gonna quickly find something. Think I might save, close out, and watch the stream side. Actually, a good co-host this time.
Okay. How am I coming in, by the way?
You're coming in clear on my end, but I'm not exactly perfect on the stream.
If you mute your mic and you can tell me.
Alright, give me a second.
And when Tom comes in, you can, you know, like, tell him, like, you can do this just to say, oh, okay, he's coming through on the audio, because we've had times where, well, the second session or third session of Doom, like, he was talking the whole time and he was not recorded the entire time, so I felt bad.
And that was terrible. Because, like, he had some legitimately good gems.
He did. He's good like that. Yeah, there's a lot of smoothing. Alright. Okay, first things first. System, button settings. I like to have the backdash be the square. A square? Circle? What the fuck am I on about? Alright. And I have the shield so we can do the super backdash. Whee!
Good God, it just does not want to load.
Fair enough. I see one other person in the chat. Can you please tell me, how am I coming in? Am I too loud? Is the, game too loud? Let me know.
Again, that might be me.
No, there's two people.
Two people.
Yeah, it says there's two people watching. So, I know one of them's you.
So my split personality is alive, and it's what's the word? My split personality is
Okay, now
taking
there's
up
three
at the
people.
exact same time. Three people.
Yeah. Alright, so, am I coming in alright? Oh, there's an item. It's a monster vial. What, already? I never get monster vials. Yeah, just tell me how the sound, how the game sounds. Is one too loud? Is everything too quiet? Let me know. Ow. Oh, funny.
We wanna know.
I just stole his
Can you
wallet.
please show me?
Hellfire.
What?
It's one of the spells.
Oh.
God, you start off so fucking strong. Oh no, should I keep my equipment?
Well,
'Cause
for the
it's
sake of a good run, you know, you'll want to,
But
like, at least show
it's-
people how the game works.
I suppose.
But, again, I think the reason why I kind of I'm kind of nudging you towards being a good boy and losing your shit as the game wants you to do, is because...
There we go.
Well, I kind of think that's good game design. You know, show you how badass you can be, then take your shit away and be like, well, bitch, try again.
It is like the Mega Man X thing of, look how weak you are and how strong this other guy is. Fuck you, Org. Okay, literally, if you want to keep all your fancy smanchy, like, a la carte equipment, like, oh, they respawn, okay, yeah, like, the a la carte sword, shield, the dragon helm, the mail, the twilight cloak, and the necklace of J, like, my attack is 50, my defense is 40, like, my stats are kind of meh because I was shit at the intro, but I've got lots of stuff here. So, like, if you go in this room, Death's gonna take it from you, but if I go in and then backdash straight away, I can skip the cutscene and keep all my shit. I don't know. What should I do? Should I ignore it?
Ignore what?
Ignore Death. And just keep all my stuff.
Ignore Death. Well, considering you're a la carte and you technically can't die, I'd say ignore Death.
Like, do you want me to keep all my stuff then?
Yeah, I think it'd be okay.
I mean, I'll probably take it all off anyway. But yeah, all right. Okay, never mind.
I'll be back.
I fucked it up.
One quick second.
Hi, Death. I'm sorry. I was behind your back.
I've come to put an end to this.
Alucard sounds really annoying. But this is a game.
I will do neither.
Alright, you're coming in good.
Alucard just called Death an old man.
Old man.
I don't like that. It's not as cool as the original.
Calling Death the old man?
Yeah, but no, I don't like the whole like conversation. Like, Death sounds like really afraid of Alucard, saying like, "I demand you cease your attack," and stuff. And Alucard's just like, "No." So I fucked up the skip because I ran too far forward. It was my mistake. But oh well. I was going to take my stuff off anyway. Just because it would make it fair. When the lightning goes off in the back, my controller vibrates. That's cool, pretty cool.
Cool little details like that.
Short sword on the red rust. You are, like, automatically, oh, okay, this looks not very pixelated anymore. But no, like, you are specifically designed to get those to drop. Like the red rust and the short sword. Like, you're always gonna get those the first time you kill those guys. So let's put that short sword.
Wow, that still has a good old PS2 look.
I love it. The Cube of Zoe. Or Zoe, whatever.
The Cube of Zoe? What did Zoe do? She just made this cube.
It makes hearts drop from candles.
Okay, so a basic thing in every Castlevania is an upgrade?
I guess. Ow.
I should clear my throat.
I should too, but I just did it. Okie doke. So, Castlevania Symphony of the Night. The first of the Metroidvanias of... Well, the first big one, like, that really starts.
That really sprang into the mainstream and people are like, hey, this idea's cool. Let's replicate it.
Well, Haunted Castle was the first one to do it, and then Simon's Quest after that, but they never really got it right. Until Symphony of the Night, that is. Damn it.
I kind of see.
Come on. No, you fool. Dumbass skeleton.
Exactly in the blue blazes are you doing with the skeleton?
You'll see. You prick. He hit me. Ah, damn it.
Ow. Oh, please don't tell me I did it again.
Oops, I did it again.
Damn you, Britney Spears. I thought you died. No, I'm still alive.
She's very alive. What are you on about?
I don't know. Just kind of wishing celebrities that didn't really provide too much to the world, and it's just and the entire world paid way too much attention to, just kind of faded out.
Okay. Damn it. That axe armor is gonna fuck me over. So hold on, I'm gonna deal with him. Punched him in his stupid face.
Not only is your complexion shit, but your attitude as well.
Indeed. Alright. Let's do this properly now. There we go. Why would I... Okay. Never mind, the short sword's better. Why did I pick the basilisk up? Shit. Money! Money!
It's what makes the world go round.
Unfortunately.
You'd betray your mother for it, wouldn't you?
No.
Well, not directly you, but meaning the audience.
Hey, I'm sure they're better than that. Right.
Somebody in the chat, I would!
I don't care. It's your mother. It's that, and your guilt that you have to answer to.
True.
I did the trick where you oh, that's satisfying. Where you keep all your stuff, and I went and fought Slogra and Keiran. And good God, they dropped in seconds. It was hilarious.
These bosses that are some of the biggest pains in the ass.
In
just
4,
dead like
yeah.
that.
Well, Keiran's not too bad, but Slogra.
Slogra is bullshit!
Yes, he is. Thanks, Johnny. The cloth cape. I quite like this cape, to be honest.
So, what's your opinion about the assholes that, like, the second day a game is out, they already have the ending ready and up on YouTube?
They're assholes.
Indeed.
There's not really much else to say, really.
I just gotta say that because, well, again, one of the most anticipated games for the past 2 years. It's finally out. People are slowly diving into it. And second day, already beat the game.
Well, some people have already beat the game properly because, you know, they've had review codes and stuff.
Yeah, but I mean in the sense of, like, as opposed to just simply saying, I beat the game, here's my emotional thoughts. It's like, here, I beat the game, here's the ending, you know, fuck what your emotions are gonna be at the end. Because for the most part, I'm against spoilers. Because I think...
always against spoilers, unless people want, like, they have no interest in the thing, but they want to find out because, you know, reasons.
Yeah, true. I
Get back
I'm
here.
primarily against spoilers because I know a lot of people aren't like me when it comes to spoilers, and that's the... I don't... Primarily with me, spoilers don't ruin my experience.
And they're dead. They were hard bosses, and they were really difficult in Super Castlevania 4. And Alucard just laughs at them. Would have been even more hilarious if I'd kept my stuff. Asshole.
Wait, what?
I got punched. Down we go.
Alright. Good to know, Caddy.
What?
He tweeted something regarding his opinions on the opening hours of the game. Which, yep, I agree. Shit, but, you know, opens up, gets better.
Oh, that's a shame. If it's not good to begin with.
Hey, Tom just liked the thing. Should I message him saying, get on your PS4?
His PS4's updating.
Oh.
He said it'll be along, and he apologised to me for saying, "Oh, I'm sorry it's taking so long." I was like, "Dude, it's fine."
It's okay. If something's got to update, and it's something like the system itself, it makes sense.
Yeah.
However, if it was your phone updating, then I think I'd have issues.
Yeah. God, this game's so good. Have you played any Castlevania games?
Farthest I ever got was maybe the end of level 1 in Castlevania. And I guess some family members having like a... I think I had a family member that had like a PS2 Castlevania game. I don't remember much apart from the fact that it kind of reminded me of Resident Evil, just attempted in the Castlevania mythos.
Yeah, kind of. It depends on the one you're on about, because I've only ever... The only PS2 Castlevania game I've ever played is, well, it's just called Castlevania here in the UK, but over there it's Lament of Innocence, and then the sequel is Curse of Darkness, which is extremely expensive. If over here.
Why? Limited release?
Yeah, it was. Like, look up the prices of the DS Castlevania games boxed, because the only way I'm ever gonna play those games, like, you know, like on the DS physically, is just if I went cart only, because God, they're just so expensive, and I don't know why.
Speaking of cases, I'm gonna have to ask this question. You know that really shitty box art I think even John showed off, where it's essentially the cover, but it's like a picture of the cover?
What do you mean? Oh, no, I know what you're on about.
Why? Who thought of that?
I don't know. That... Someone who thought that they were smart, but they were really not.
That's not how you market something, my boy. And to market it as a bestseller, you have to, I guess, put some sort of award on it, or do the Batman Arkham, just plaster the entire fucking thing with a shit ton of appraisal from people.
Well, yeah, that'll do it.
Forgot, did I ever tell you the story that... my embarrassing story regarding Arkham City?
No.
Well, it was a couple of years ago, maybe even like, I don't know. I was young, and I was stupid. I was playing Arkham City, and I was at to that point where I'm supposed to meet Mr. Freeze. So I open up the garage fence thing, whatever the fuck it is, and I couldn't get under. And the reason why was because you were supposed to slide. I completely forgot how to slide. So I ended up restarting the entirety of the game.
Oh, dude,
just
really?
to go back and figure out.
Oh my...
It wasn't that far, but still. It was really dumb.
That... yeah. Oh, that was satisfying. Just drop-kicked him in the face. I love punching things in this game.
Ooh, just saw that.
Yeah. The Spirit Orb. I see how much damage I do now.
It's the Orb of Confusion.
No, it's the Orb of Numbers.
Cool. It's the Arithmetic Orb. No, Arithmetic Sphere.
No.
What is the volume of a sphere?
What is the volume of damage, more right?
4/3. What?
It just shows you how much damage you do. And you take, I suppose.
Yeah.
I just did Dark Metamorphosis somehow. I don't know how I did that.
I swear, I did not mean to do that.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, it's in my spell book thing now, so that's good. Doodle-doo-doo. So how much about Symphony of the Night do you know? Is it everything from just because of Johnny or whatever?
For the most part, I'm vague, mainly because I think it's just I heard so much how John gushes about it that I want to attempt it myself, but not to the point where I want to spoil everything, even though I think I know the ending, and I know that the castle flips upside down.
Something like that.
Balls. But, yeah, I think for the most part I've just kind of avoided shit because I've heard how good of a game it is, and how I just kind of want to experience it for myself, and how magical it'll be to watch somebody who's never played the game before attempt it.
It's
like
fucking good.
Everybody who's played it opens it up, they're, you know, doing all sorts of maneuvers, they know how to be as badass as possible, and I'm just there slowly digging about.
Well, I mean, it's... Yeah, hold on. Damn it, I fucked up. I did that first try on my test. It's...
Damn. Yeah, okay. I think...
I thought you were gonna sneeze.
I was watching the edge... Huh?
I thought you were gonna sneeze.
No. If I feel it, I'm gonna mute the mic, because I know that's gonna be loud.
Yeah.
But I'm referring to grabbing the edge.
Right.
I recall one of the SGB parts was
it's because I'm recording
John
myself this is happening. What?
John managed to at least get over to the edge on a good second or first try.
He did it second try. I did it my first try while doing a test. Because I just wanted to see...
Just think. Everything is not real. I'm not talking to you. You are playing this by yourself. You can do it.
Well, you are talking to me. That's the problem. And now you've just stopped talking.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Keiran
Jurassic
Attempts
Park.
to Keiran Attempts Jurassic Park. And there comes the T-Rexes. Oh god.
Alucard could kill them. Probably. So much. Who needs a double jump?
Die, science.
Die,
You
monster.
don't belong in this world. Except for rudimentary physics and everything else. I'm trying to picture what the physical embodiment of science would be.
The Doctor from Doctor Who, probably.
I was gonna say Bill Nye, but...
He wears a bow tie like Matt Smith's Doctor, so... You know, I'm kind of annoyed that they just did a port of the PSP version. Like, I mean, I'm glad to have these games on PS4 now, because I'm streaming this. I've always wanted to stream Symphony of the Night, but, like, my Elgato isn't great. Well, Dan's Elgato. Well, it doesn't work well for, like, my laptop, because it's just not really made for that. But, you know, I'm just glad to have these games, but I wish they... The one thing that I wanted, really, was an option to have the different voice acting. Like, I would have the... Well, fuck it, the Japanese, the PSP version, the original PS1 version. And I also wanted them kind of to bring back the areas that weren't available, like that were in Saturn only, you know, like the prison, the underground garden where you had Bloody Tears and you also had Vampire Killer, but no, unfortunately not. I mean, it's just
strange ideas.
It's fine. It's just the port. That's the thing. I knew it would be, kind of, to be honest. I've never actually played
I know this is gonna sound dumb,
Go on.
but how much is the game over there?
Oh, I don't know. I pre-ordered it, so I don't know. You'd have to look it up, or...
Are you human? What are you doing here?
Okay, Maria has a more appropriate, like, aged voice now.
I'm Maria. And you are?
Alucard.
Well, if you're a better swordsman than a speaker...
Castlevania... Fuck, what's the title
Requiem.
of this? Not Requiem.
So, Maria's annoying in this game.
Fun fact about the word Requiem, as a kid, I always pronounced it as Requiem.
Fair enough.
As you can tell, I was just a little kid.
Yeah. One moment.
No shit, Polygon.
What?
Castlevania Symphony of the Night for PS4 may not be the game you remember. No shit! Ah, $20. Well, over here.
Yeah, it's pretty good because you're getting the original Rondo of Blood now. I'm surprised they didn't translate it, because I did check it out and it's still got the Japanese, but it's just been subtitled for you, which is nice, I suppose, but
Still seems odd. But hey, it's probably a little better than getting the PSP version with 3D sprites.
well, you can unlock the original in that version. And it's better than porting it. Like,
as John said, the Belmont strip does not really transpose well into 3D.
it does not.
Okay, those fucking creatures that have the fucking ladies in the back, that is just straight up strange design to me.
Yeah. Oh, she blocks. Oh, no, noticed that. Because I never bothered to do it that way. These angel demons are thrusting.
Thrusting?
Look at them. Damn it.
I see it. I just can't help but wonder why would they be thrusting that way.
Fuck.
Hey, it's Audrey.
I will fuck this thing up so hard. There we go.
Wait, will you please stop stoning me?
Stop
You're not
stoning me.
innocent. I don't want to be stoned. If you sell that to somebody in the state of Washington, you'll just get confused. Why?
I suppose that's true.
Eh, not really. For the most part, most stoners, or well, at least people who smoke weed up here, they're just kind of calm people. Though, I want to be as nice as possible when I want to yell at them, dude, stay outside for a bit and air the weed off before coming back in.
Yeah.
I think the teachers are getting high off you. Not as bad as one time, though. I shit you not. Me and my grandfather were driving over to, I think, a store, and we passed by these two women on the side of the road. Oh my god, it smelled so bad! Like, the strongest shit ever. And keep in mind, I'm not a smoker.
Yeah, it's a strong, annoying smell. Damn it. I'm trying to hellfire.
Come on! Let me hit you with my hellfire!
It's not working. Why not? Up, down, towards, forward, square, or triangle. That's what I'm doing. Ugh.
Maybe you don't have enough points to do it?
No, I've got a full bar. And I did it earlier, so.
Are you using directional or analog?
Directional. Ow. Fucking Medusa head. I might have to do this slower. There we go. I don't know why I bothered. Punch the wall. Got the pot roast, and now we stand still.
I wonder what's going through Alucard's head as he punches the wall and sees a pot roast inside.
Well,
Wow.
I'm wondering what's
My
going
father
through his head
really
after that happened.
After the waiting? Okay.
Yep. You okay?
Well, that was strange.
Could say that. Jewel
Oh,
knuckles.
my father's pot roast elevator.
Oh, the jewel knuckles are so cool. They're literally just big knuckle dusters. That
The dual knuckles. The knuckles and knuckles.
no, the jewel, not dew. Jeuwel. Jewel. The crown jewels.
Well, I'm sorry, I can't hear a J. Well, anyway.
There's a bird
Brass
here,
knuckles.
and it's sitting in its nest. Let's look into this telescope. I see a ferryman, and it suddenly looks amazingly good for pixel. There's a fish. Oh, you can sit down here. What was that about?
The whistle.
No, my controller vibrated when I sat down.
Maybe it's Alucard hoping that the chair squeak will blot out his fart?
No, I thought it was him breathing. You know, I thought it was an effect just because he was sat down. I guess not.
Again, strange. Why put vibration to him sitting down?
It wasn't. I checked, and I was just wrong. Ah, okay.
Oh.
That's something I need to do. I'll go back here because I want to get the stopwatch.
I think if I recall, the I guess the heads of Sony weren't exactly happy towards games that still use sprites as opposed to 3D for a while. But it was like,
At
hey,
one point.
look, we can make it better.
No, what it was in they what was it? Capcom were offering Mega Man 8, I think it was, for PlayStation, and like some exec at Sony was like, no, we only want 3D games, and Capcom were like, well, I guess you guys don't want Resident Evil 2 then, if you don't, let's do that, and then they quickly was like, yeah, okay, then we'll do 2D games as well.
Yeah. By the way, you were right. It was Mega Man 8 for PS1.
Yeah. Where's the stopwatch? I remember it somewhere. Someone is watching and they know which... fuck you, asshole. There we go. There's the Bible. But I don't want that. There's the stopwatch. Found it.
It says the Bible. You question the words of the mighty Jenny?
Yeah.
I can't get over that. Sometimes the dumbest of things will just stick in your head and you find yourself repeating it to yourself throughout the day.
Yeah.
I saw the one episode, the Took Our Jobs episodes of South Park, and I couldn't help but repeat the whole Took Our Jobs, just to kind of get myself to chuckle throughout the day.
Yeah. I know you said you've never watched Doctor Who, but like, well, there's one episode I want you to watch. You don't need to have watched anything in the past to really get it. It's a really good entry point. And to be fair, the Doctor's hardly in it. He is in it, just not very much. It's kind of like an outsider's perspective of what it is, which is clever. So, it's called Blink.
I think I know where this is going.
It's widely renowned as one of the scariest episodes, because it fucking traumatized me as a kid. But I love the monsters and stuff, so...
The Weeping Angels, that's what it was.
That's them.
I know about that, have not seen the episode, but fuck it, I'll watch it anyway, because, well, to be honest, the idea is terrifying.
Yeah, it's well, the creator of them, Stephen Moffat, he said, like, he saw an angel at, like, a thing, like a graveyard or something like that, and he thought, oh, let's figure out how to make this creepy, and I don't know if he specifically said he based it off of the children's game of, like, Don't Wake Grandma or whatever it was, or Red Light, Green Light, where you had to be at a wall and say red light, and if you see someone move, like, then they lose, or something like that. I can't remember what he blamed it off. Okay, time to face the doppelganger. This fight's fucking hilarious.
Is it Shadow Link, or is it,
No, it's dead. That's what it is. The music barely just started.
Well, goddamn! Teach you, me.
Take that, me.
Die, me. You don't belong in this world. And that's when I went to therapy.
Essentially. Okay, this is gonna be annoying. Yeah, I knew that would happen. Because, like, again, I'm recording myself. The One Punch Man.
One Punch! In fact, the fuck happened to that show? Got critical acclaim and now nobody's talking about it.
It's because it needed to be adapted. Season 2 is coming. and the manga's gone quite a bit.
Still in production.
But
Well, at least looking on the bright side, it's not trying to spam episodes out. I think every anime has learned ever since DBZ.
I guess. But Super wasn't, spamming episodes. It's just they had a bad time.
Bad time making episodes. I think if I recall, a lot of people pointed out animation errors.
Yeah, there we go. The fucking early episodes were terrible. Like, they looked shit, and they were unnecessary because the first two arcs were literally just the movies, Battle of Gods and Resurrection of Frieza again. Why? We didn't need it again. Just watch the movies and then watch the series where it was,
Dragon Ball abridged?
No.
To see an abridged version of something that is already abridged.
Yeah, well, they've done that.
Weird.
It's called Dragon Ball Z Kai Abridged, where they sum up their jokes and series within, a couple of minutes.
Seconds. It goes by fast. Hell, the only thing that can make it go faster is if you watch it at 2 times the speed.
I suppose.
Also, have I ever told you a surefire way to make it feel like time is moving in slow motion?
How's that?
You know the Micro Machines guy?
No.
Did you say no?
Yeah, I don't really know. I might, but I don't right now.
Well, as much as possible, there used to be a guy in advertisements. He used to be FedEx, but he moved on to Micro Machines. Essentially, this guy would advertise these tiny little cars as fast as possible. Like, okay, easiest way to describe it. You know how during auctions you got the guy who's doing it and he's like speaking fucking fast as hell?
Like 12 miles a minute, yeah.
Yep. Imagine that. Just like a whole shitload of information come at you fast.
Okay.
And then what's even stranger is like watching one of those commercials at 2 times the speed.
Okay.
I can understand every single thing of it, but afterwards it feels like the world's moving in slow motion.
I suppose it's one thing like I remember that's kind of similar to that is have you ever played Guitar Hero 3 with the with the hyperspeed mode activated?
Oh hell no.
I could do Dragon.
I think I did play.
I could do.
I think I did.
Go on.
Sorry, I keep interrupting.
No, it's me.
But I did play Guitar Hero 3 quite a bit. But I never attempted anything at hyperspeed because, well, I don't think my
Response time.
reflexes are that good.
Yeah.
But as you were saying,
I could do Through the Fire and the Flames on Hyperspeed 5, which is the fastest it could possibly go.
on what difficulty?
Only on easy. God, fuck my life! If I'm not going to be able to do anything else like that. Are you kidding me?
If you were doing it on expert mode, I would question you very. Like, dude.
I couldn't do it on medium.
Are
you kidding me? Like, there's no chance in hell I would be able to do any other difficulty. I haven't played Guitar Hero in a long time because I went and I started playing actual guitar.
Well, you said goodbye to the game and said hello to real life.
Yeah, I just remember like a lot of the interviews, like Slash and other people were saying like it's actually difficult to play.
Because it's a rhythm game. It's not just pick up and play.
Yeah, it wasn't real guitar, it was something else.
Then came along Ubisoft, and they were like, hey, let's make Rocksmith and actually teach people to play the guitar. Cool!
Yeah. Rocksmith's pretty cool, actually. I did have that for a while, and then I sold it.
I'm actually curious and wondering if I should try picking it up at some point. I mean,
you would
from
need
what
to
people
buy
say,
a guitar, but
the
yeah.
ads. From what the ads say, at least, it's, you know, hey, it's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Damn you, knowledge! I don't want to learn!
One thing I'm actually kind of happy that they do is... Because in the original, like, if you stopped time, the music would stop. It doesn't do that in this version, so I'm happy about that.
Yay! So you get to kick ass in freeze time without the music stopping. Which again,
because the music's great.
To head back to Guitar Hero, never really played too much. I think as far as I had like a version of 3, the Aerosmith version, and the I guess you can say competition. I had Rock Band Unplugged for PSP, which is actually a pretty good rhythm game.
Huh.
In fact, I kind of questioned myself if I should hunt down a PSP just specifically to get another copy of Unplugged and replay it.
I mean, it's up to you, really.
That is, if I had the money. But still, hunting down a job, well, as best as I can in my currently wounded state.
Yeah. Well,
because nobody's gonna hire somebody like... Nobody's gonna hire somebody like, hello, sir. I'd like to work a job here.
I would like to work a job here.
Ooh. Oh, God. That was terrible. I tried doing the sickly snort, but I snorted way too much.
Yeah, I heard.
I feel it in my throat.
Could you tweet at Tom and ask him what's going on? Or is like I'm just wondering how long the update is actually taking.
I'll message him. However, do I dare meme it up? Do I dare say it was time for Thomas to appear on the stream?
Nah, just ask him how's the update on the PS4 going. Damn it, I'm cursed. Ow. Aha! That was my plan all along. There we go. Oh no. Should I grind for the rapier? Because it's a really good sword, and it has a cool secondary use as well. Like,
well, if you want to. I mean, after all, it's gonna advance a lot.
Well, I'm just wondering if it'll, you know, take forever. You know, like how to grind for the Crystal Grim. That can take a while. I just don't want it to take forever. Give me a number between 1 and 15.
9.
Alright. Okie doke. One.
People already found the remains of a Bigfoot.
Three.
Yeah, by the looks of it, it's gonna take a while, so it looks like I won't be able to make it to the stream.
Oh well. Five. Six. Seven. Oh, there we go. Thank you.
So it was less than 9?
Yeah.
Huzzah!
I love the rapier. Watch this.
Gladius?
No, not that.
Ooh. It's cool 90s lasers. Only 90s kids will remember this.
No, it's not lasers. He's stabbing a lot. There is actually one thing I need to go do. I'm going to go buy some library cards. Actually, first things first, I'm going to go buy the Iron Shield. So I can be powerful for later. I'll be so pissed off if one of these guys drops the rapier again. I haven't actually turned into the wolf properly yet. There we go. This is the wolf. And I can bark.
Tom said he's gonna leave his stuff on rest mode overnight so I can update.
That's fair enough. I don't blame him.
I think this update for the PS4 just is the fixing the bullshit of the asshole sending messages that would brick the console.
I guess. Alright.
Okay, the librarian is sitting right directly over a hole.
Yes,
what
he is.
happens if he just sits the wrong way? It's like...
Iron Shield costs a bit.
Unless... No.
Unless
I was about
what?
to say something really gross.
That's where he shits.
Well, at least you knew where I was going.
Fuck it, let's get the elven cloak.
Thank you.
Why is everything... Oh, why does everything elegant always have to be elven? It's never dwarven, isn't it?
No. Because Tolkien said so. Oh, that kind of suits it, because the rapier's green, and now my cloak's green, so... I like that. I didn't buy any library cards. Yeah, I probably don't have enough gold for it anyway. I might. This is a very casual run, if you couldn't tell.
We're just gonna be calming down, talking about stuff. So, Keiran,
That's
how's the hunt for, the game you've been hunting for?
What game would that be?
I don't know. Some sort of game you've been longing for, but you haven't been able to get it for monetary reasons?
I don't know. I mean, I have money.
Yeah, but you don't
There's
want
no-
to be just...
Well, the Smash, because, well, it's not out yet.
Well, Smash is
Resident Evil
obvious.
2.
Everybody's gonna be losing their minds over it.
Yeah, Resident Evil 2 remake.
I
Can't
keep
wait
reminding
for that.
myself of that, and that's one of the main driving forces for me to hunt a job.
Yeah, you should do that.
Young Master Alucard.
Plus, a job will help me to get food so I can have my depressive nights of eating a shit ton of ice cream.
Ice cream is good.
Indeed. However, I think if I recall, dairy items are bad for you when you're sick. Essentially, they cause you to
Bloat.
make more mucus, I guess. That, and if you got phlegm in the back of your throat and you have to hawk it out, not a good idea to drink milk. Which is really fucking gross. Apologies.
Damn it. This might take a while.
Trying to get a damage knockback to head up the stairs?
No, there's a trick you can do. Watch what I do. So if I'm going to jump down and attack, yeah? So I'm just doing that. So if I... Oh, let's get rid of this asshole. If I transform into the wolf, turn in back, and then... Hold on. Push down and attack. Oh, that's weird.
It's spewing Japanese characters.
Huh. Does it not work in this version? Or is it just because I'm poisoned?
Maybe it's patched out.
Like, potentially.
I mean, potentially,
I'm not
but
poisoned
still,
anymore. It's just the cloak.
kind of confused as to
Okay.
why they would patch out something that fans use to speedrun.
Sequence break. Okay, so in the original, you could turn into the wolf and then turn back into Alucard, and then you'd be able to like do a drop kick, which you'd only really be able to use after you get the double jump. I'm guessing they've patched that out because people could use it to sequence break to like later areas. I know I did.
Which again, doesn't really make sense. I mean, makes more sense for a developer to open their arms to stuff like that, because it's what draws people to watch shit.
I guess.
I mean, for the most part, speedruns are cool, but sometimes they can be a bit, well, confusing.
Just a bit.
Like, going into the technical jargon as opposed to just simply saying, alright, so in order to get to the end of Super Mario World, all you gotta do is this. You gotta overflow the sprites, do this, do that, get in the middle of Yoshi's tongue while he's eating the Koopa, and voila.
See, this isn't like game breaking. It literally just lets me get to an area earlier than intended, and I can get a better weapon, and I can die easier.
You can die easier?
Enemies hit harder.
Oh, so once you reach that point, the game's gonna be harder than normal?
Oh, first try. Did you just see that?
Yes, that's good.
Okie doke. Ow. Yeah, the rapier is a bit stronger, and it allows me to kill these guys in one swipe. Well, take a look at the eye in the back. Hello. Ow.
What is the point of the eye? Just shock value?
No, it's mainly just for, like, creepy factor, I suppose.
Ooh, son, I've got my eye on you!
And what did you just comment?
Every now and again, I just kind of get bored and write stuff backwards. Leif Dug Sin, or Feel Good Inc.
Okay. That, I mean, sure. But I don't get it. Maybe you might.
It's
Alright.
a song.
So, the Jewel of Open literally does one thing and one thing only. Opens a maximum of like 4 doors. One of which is you don't need to. See?
So how can it be called the Jewel of Opening, and if it can only open a certain amount?
Because
Does he think the certain amount would have already been used?
no, the door are very specific. The jewel responds to the door. If it has a blue aura, it can open it.
Quite strange. Dracula and his magic.
Yeah. Okay, so
Next you're gonna tell me Dracula looks like Gary Oldman.
depends on the version.
I've still yet to see that movie.
Same, to be honest. Who was it that
Which-
did that movie? It was just called Vampires.
Vampires. Does this sound familiar? Just a film called Vampire. Yeah, that's just not ringing a bell. Or maybe it was just so generic that I can't even remember.
No, because that was actually really good.
I think the closest thing I can think of is Interview with a Vampire.
No, it's not that. Ah,
Come on, Tokyo Drift this bitch.
I'm trying. But my wolf form keeps sliding off. There! Aww. Nearly had it. Come on, Alucard, you can do it. You're a good boy.
Don't patronize me, unless you give me a treat.
Oh, this guy's annoying me.
You're a dick! Knock it off!
No, I wouldn't even just do that. I'd just be Alucard and kill him. Timon's really fucking specific with this. I mean, I don't really
Almost.
need it, but
It still it doesn't hurt to have an extra item.
it's just a jewel to sell. There we go.
Welcome to Castlevania. I need that damn jewel edition.
Just so I can sell it to get some money.
It makes the world go round, don't you know?
Monet. Monet.
Monet?
Yeah.
Greenbacks.
Ow.
Let's see. Spondylax.
What?
Yeah, Spondylax is an actual terminology for money. It's just
Yeah.
really outdated.
I mean, sure. Okay. Fair enough. Croissant.
Croissant.
Yeah. Do they do anything?
Bandana. It's also a croissant.
No, it just looked like one.
A bandana made out of croissants. And there's Solid Snake, confused as all hell. Colonel? What the hell is this? It's a bandana made out of croissants. You can eat it to regain health.
What's a
But that one I
croissant?
recall.
What's a croissant? I've met David Hayter. He's fucking great. I've also met Batman, which was pretty
Yes, you
sweet.
have.
He signed my copy of Arkham City, and it was pretty fucking cool. Take that, you stupid frog.
I'm trying to figure out what the fuck a Corey Sant would look like. Just Corey in the house as one of the Pope's side priests.
Shiitake.
And ladies and gentlemen, that was the Dead Man Dancing chorus. Oh shit, we're gonna drown.
Yeah, I just wonder, how the fuck do they get in there? And why?
Dracula's a cruel bastard.
Suppose. I do love this music piece, to be honest. Yeah. We come down here later. Because we need to get something to allow the ferryman to allow us there.
So wait, this game takes place in, I can only assume, Europe. So why does the
Romania.
currency show up as a? Why does the currency show up as a dollar?
It's the TARDIS. It translates for you.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. I've been watching lots of Doctor Who. I've been rewatching it a lot.
A lot of older episodes and prepared for the new season, hoping that they do it good justice.
No, I'm watching both at the same time. I recently rewatched it because, you know, I love the series, but also because I got my girlfriend into it and she loves it, so, and she's going in with a fresh mind, so I'm trying not to spoil anything for her. And it's been great seeing her reaction to some things. So.
I hope you showed her the blank episode. Because, again,
we're on that season, but we haven't reached there yet.
Okay, I know this is gonna sound dumb, but how many episodes are there?
In total, from the very first Doctor or the main series, which gets you back into it.
I would say from the first to now.
Like the very first?
I'd say, because most likely that's where most people would start.
No, most people start with series 1 with the 9th Doctor. That's where most people start.
Really?
Well, because that's where I started, because it was rebooted. Well, I say rebooted, but it was brought back because it went through a massive hiatus because it went through all these series and it had reached the 8th Doctor, who showed up in a movie. Yeah, well, it was the 7th Doctor. He landed in the ghetto of like New York or whatever, and he got shot. If I remember right, and then he was found dead. He regenerated, but he stayed dead too long, and he became the 8th Doctor. And then
I'm
was the
sorry,
movie.
but the context of he appeared in the New York ghetto and got shot.
Well, he did. He landed the TARDIS, and
It's
then
just-
he got shot.
It just sounds so funny out of context. Especially given the terms of science fiction. This character that can do practically anything.
Well, he can't do anything. He can basically cheat death, but that's about it. Oh, shit. Damn bats.
Oh, damn it!
Isn't that
Saw
convenient?
that. Fucking knockback.
One sec. Hold on. Alucard gets hurt by water for some fucking reason.
Holy water.
I mean, maybe.
But it would confuse me as to why Dracula would have a secret fucking undercave well of fucking holy water in his humble abode.
This is underneath
Again.
the castle.
Dracula is a strange man.
There he is. Kaplunch.
Kersprush.
Alright, we have a merman statue, which literally just makes him appear somewhere else. That's all it's meant for.
Fun fact, one of the biggest Easter egg hunts in the entirety of Saints Row 1 and 2 happens to be the Merman, because, well, to be as blunt as possible, apparently there was supposed to be an Easter egg in the first Saints Row, but if for some reason it was taken out.
Huh, that's a bit odd.
I know. Even stranger, you can find remnants of the Easter egg in the demo version.
Huh. I don't... That's weird. Why would you just take it out? That doesn't make any sense.
Again, game development is strange.
No boy, is it not. It's very different.
Like the game Psychonauts was originally supposed to be a psychological horror,
Yes,
before
I did know
becoming
about
a
that.
really oddball charm fest.
I did hear about that, yeah. Ah. Yeah, I've gone here a bit too early. Because I don't have a lot of mobility upgrades yet. I should probably go to the catacombs so I can... Well, no. I don't know the actual... I can never remember the actual name, but where I can get the... Where I first encounter Richter. That's where I need to go. But I might make this to do with sessions, to be honest.
Well, of course you're not going to get it done in one go, unless
No.
you happen to be fantastic in the game.
Well, to be fair, if I sequence break and I had all my awesome weaponry, I wouldn't have, you know... I would probably have just gone to all the important places first, instead of having, like, get the mobility upgrades and then just head for Richter and kill him. Because you can do that. And that, but that just gets you the bad
I
ending.
thought the goal was not to kill Richter.
Yep,
I
it
think
is
that
the
gets
goal.
the bad ending.
That is the bad ending. But all the endings are basically the same anyway. But I will probably end it there, actually. And we'll revisit this another time. I know it was meant to be like, oh, it's Halloween, yeah, let's do it like that. But, you know, I'll probably revisit it because I love this game in general. It doesn't necessarily need to be a Halloween special. But I started in around the Halloween time, so that's what matters. So I want to thank you for joining me, Chester. As always,
Alright.
plug your shit.
Hi there. My name is Emo Chester, for short EMC, what my name is to me, and I sometimes make Let's Plays on my channel. I also got a Twitter. Be cautious of that.
Okay. Emo mode Chester, in case you couldn't understand him talking that fast. But there you go. Let's end it there. I want to thank you again, and I'll see you guys probably next Sunday, perhaps. I don't know. My shifts are all over the place, so I will see you guys then. And now we have to awkwardly end the stream like this. Bye.